Great news, Helldivers. The Hive world of Oshune has been taken from the Terminids. We're gonna go over everything that has been going on recently inside of this planet. We had an array of different dispatches regarding different augmentations, Terminid movement, and the motivational messages from the Super Earth High Command. Let's jump right into it and see what's going on in the world of Helldivers 2. Let's start with where we left off in the last video in terms of the messages. We had a strategic threat countered. The Helldivers have culled the directed amount of Hive Lords. As a result, Terminid resistance on Oshune has returned to normal levels. In case you guys didn't know, we had a minor order where we had to kill 50,000 Hive Lords. I didn't think that one was going to be possible, but thanks to their augmentation and use of the Emancipator exosuit, killing Hive Lords was significantly easier, and the resistance from the Terminids have dropped from 8% back to 5%. We also had very bad news in terms of Democracy Space Station, as its status has reached critical levels. The anti-spore polymer shielding on the DSS is critically degraded following the prolonged gloom exposure. The station remains operational, but should it remain in the gloom space much longer, it will suffer a severe breakdown requiring weeks to repair. Moving the DSS now to Karelia to reapply the polymer coating would prevent this damage. The Helldivers must decide whether to take the DSS out of action on Oshune or risk lasting damage to their station. And to my surprise, you Helldivers have actually managed to come through, and it looks like many of you have actually read the dispatches. Democracy Space Station withdrawn and has conducted an emergency warp to Karelia to avert catastrophic system failure. It will remain out of commission until the gloom spores are fully cleansed from the station. Yes, the Democracy Space Station has been temporarily unavailable, but thanks to the good decision making of the Helldivers, we have made another breakthrough. The DSS has been cleansed from the gloom spores and is ready for redeployment on Oshune. The Democracy Space Station has actually been proven to be a significant weapon on liberating the Hive world, as it has significantly been dropping the enemy resistance on multiple occasions. Without it, I don't think we would have won this major order. Thanks to their good decision making and the valor of the Helldivers, Democracy Space Station has remained to be a good use in liberation of this monstrosity. Once the Democracy Space Station has returned, there has been a significant higher impaler numbers observed on Oshune. Impalers have been ravaging and swarming the planet everywhere. It has been proven to be very difficult to use stratagems such as the Emancipator or the Patriot exosuits, as they became a very good target for those nasty tentacles. We also have received another 2 arsenal augmentations from the Super Earth High Command. The recoilless rifle and the war pack has become available for the next 24 hours. Both of these stratagems have been proven to be extremely useful against the enemies like dragon roaches and the impalers. War pack to be used to avoid their pesky attacks, and a recoilless rifle to deal a significant damage to their weak spots, quickly taking those enemies down. Towards the end of this major order, we have received 2 very important messages. Oshune almost liberated. Remaining Terminid resistance is expected to be fierce. Their infestation runs deep. Do not relent. All forces are directed to push on Oshune. The amount of Terminids that has been on the planet has been enormously big, and a lot of people in the community are actually speculating that this is some sort of weird bug, or Joel is putting extreme amount of Terminids not just on this planet but everywhere in the galactic war. We are hoping that we are going to receive some message regards to that one from the Arrowhead at some point, because my god, Terminids and their numbers are absolutely enormous. We have received the final dispatch from the High Command just before the liberation. The liberation of Oshune is nearly complete. A significant spike in Terminid activity, both on the planet itself and from all reaches of the gloom, has been observed. This is to be expected. The Terminid swarm senses its impending doom. This is the final stage of the operation. Push forward, finish the mission. This has been a very significant dispatch, and about 8 hours later we have actually solidified the liberty on Oshune, and we got a message from the High Command once again. A great victory has been won. Through fortitude and ingenuity, the myth of the gloom has been pierced. The first great hurdle towards freeing the galaxy from its shapeless menace has been cleared. Hive world Osha'une has been liberated. Tireless efforts of the Helldivers have purged the Terminid infestation from the planet. SCAF spelunking crews have been deployed to map its extensive tunnels and identify any remaining E-711 reservoir. Massive Hive Lord carcasses are being butchered and transported to off-world processing and research facilities. Most importantly, 99% of the planet's Hive lungs have been destroyed. Already, gloom density in the local system has drastically reduced. The E-711 on the planet will be invaluable to the progress of managed democracy. It will be harvested, studied and fully exploited for the prosperity of every citizen. While this is a monumental victory, much of the gloom yet remains to threaten freedom. More Hive worlds remain shrouded within. We will not rest until everyone is liberated and their E-711 harvested. Credit to you Helldivers, you have fought great valor and bravery to liberate this Hive world. This has been an absolutely fantastic major order, a week long, very immersive, a lot of things have been happening. Arrowhead definitely made sure that this major order was looking as difficult as possible, but still possible for us, and as you can see, the Hive world on Osha'une is no more. With that being said, if you look at the galactic war map and move over to Osha'une, we can see that now we've got E-711 extraction facility. Extensive mining and drilling operations are taking place to comb this former Hive world for all traces of highly valuable substance known as E-711. Why do we need so much E-711, you may ask? If we have seen the previous Coretta Kelly message, we can use E-711 to create the dark fluid. This is a very big news as it will drive the story forward much greatly, as we have now our own resource to gather E-711 rather than taking it away from the Illuminate. Liberation of this planet has been difficult, but in the end, the bugs could not resist the might of managed democracy, and we have won. But there is still plenty of work to go around. We're gonna liberate every other Hive world and show the bugs what the Helldivers are truly capable of. Thank you so much guys. As always, smash that beautiful like, subscribe if you want to see more. As always, Discord in the description down below if you guys want to check it out. I'd really appreciate it. I'm Krennic and I will see you guys on a battlefield.